Alright guys, now I'm going to do some remelt here. This is the silver bullet. Leftovers from the silver bullet and pearl, which I call mealtime, and real shad. Alright, and I'm going to throw them in the microwave, heat that up, melt those. It's going to take a while because I got a bunch of them cut up in there, so I got to get it to around 330, 335, usually in the area where it melts good, sometimes higher. And then we're going to shoot them in the molds, and I'm going to show you what the remelt looks like. And we're going to catch some fish on them. Alright guys, I've been playing with this. I know y'all think it's been forever. Feels like a long time. It's been about 20 minutes to get it melted, get to where I want it. 15-20 minutes. It takes a while sometimes when you're fooling with remelt like that, and you don't want to overcook it, okay? You're better off to take your time. I was adding 15-20 seconds at a time, and then I had lumps, and I had to put it in the degasser. I showed that in one other video. I got a vacuum chamber sitting on the table behind y'all. I think I just ran out. Alright. I got 2 swim baits here we're going to shoot too. Well, maybe 1 swim bait. Sound like it ran out. That little 2-inch swim bait, guys, I got a couple videos coming up about them. You might see them before this one. I don't know. Good chance you will, because this is gonna be out about 3 weeks. So I got 2 other porta catchers in front of it. But I've been catching a lot of fish on it. All right, let it cool. Bam. All right, let's open one of each of these, guys. Alright, this is a stinger. Alright, it's got a little dent in it there. Sometimes that very top one dents. Alright. And you know what? When I'm shooting the dual colors, I'm looking behind the camera, make sure I'm holding this in front so y'all can see it. I know sometimes I'm like this and everything else. The closer I get to the camera, directly I got to be in front of this thing. It's on one side out here, guys. Alright, that's pretty, isn't it? I'm gonna lay them behind me. Now I gotta pick a tadpole, which I didn't. I bet I can pick a tadpole this time. Alright, that's the tadpole. Somebody asked me in a comment the other day, and I've been looking. I seen the comment on my phone. I get the emails on my phone, and sometimes on the right corner of my it tells me I have comments. I got a little bell and I look at it up there and it'll tell me the comments. And sometimes I go on the website, guys, and the comments are not there. So you wonder why I don't answer back sometimes? That's why. I can't find your comment. It disappears. Alright, this is the full size stinger. It's 2 inches. Alright, a little dent missing right here. Well, it didn't dent, it blew out. That holographic flake will blow out. If you happen to get one that looks like I said a bite mark in it, if I see those, they don't go in the bag, okay? But if it gets past me, they won't hurt your bait. I take those and I fish with that kind of stuff. Stuff that has flaws in them, that's what I fish with. Alright, there's the fluke. Alright, makes a pretty bait, doesn't it? Makes a really nice color. Alright, y'all want to see what the swim bait looks like? I've been killing them here on the swim bait the last I fished 3 days in a row. I didn't fish today because I worked today splitting wood, firewood all morning. But I fished Thursday evening, Friday evening, Wednesday evening. So I fished 3 evenings in a row. Isn't that pretty? So I thought I would work today. Alright, that's the swim bait. That swim bait works excellent. It's 2 inches long. Perfect size for a crappie. They love it. Bass love it too. I caught 10 bass yesterday. Alright guys, there you go. That's one of everything I think. Put your number down between 1 and 300. This is going to be a porta catch for that little stinger, for the 1.5-inch stinger. Somebody asked me, was the 2-inch tadpole better than 1.5 inch? Depends on what you're doing. If both of them skip well, the 2-inch tadpole skips easier because it's bigger, got more body. They both catch fish. If you're just out fishing and you got a nice population of fish in your lake and you're not having trouble catching them, I would use the 2-inch. If the bite is slow and you're having trouble catching fish, you know it's a little off, go to the inch and a half. Order both. Hey, there's a good answer. Order both. Leave your number between 1 and 300. One number per subscriber. Okay? And 2 numbers per household. That means if your wife subscribes and she wants to leave a number, or your son subscribes and wants to leave a number, that's fine. So that'd be 2 household, but it's got to be subscribed. This is a subscriber giveaway. That means you're supposed to subscribe before you can leave a number. Wednesday nights, I do the draw. It's a random number draw. I still have people leaving the number on Thursdays and on Friday, even all the way in sometimes a week or so later on. So, and I know some of you might be new folks. That's why I do this. That's why I'm telling you this. I draw on Wednesdays after 5. Leave your number before 5 p.m. on Wednesday. I make a video of that on Wednesday night, and I load it on Thursdays. So once I do that, guys, how could you, right? It's over with. How could you leave a number? So again, you don't know. I know some of you new guys are joining, don't know. And sometimes I think it's just people random looking through the videos, and they stop and watch the video, and they're not a subscriber or nothing. And they go like, oh, I'm gonna leave a number for that. Sometimes they're 2 or 3 weeks old. It's been over with for a couple of weeks. So I know if you're a regular and you watch all the videos, you know better, see? And then Wednesdays and Fridays are fun videos. Alright guys, hope you enjoy the video coming behind this. My name's Dennis, Fishing Lake Countries, 1 through 300. Again, it's what we're doing right now. I appreciate each and every one of you, and good luck to everybody. And I'll see y'all on Wednesday night. Found one, guys. I'm gonna tell you what, they're hard to catch today. I think covered this whole cove. They're hard to find. The spawn is trying to end. Oops, he didn't hit good. Didn't mean to do that to you, buddy. I just pitch him a little bit. Somebody's gonna say, wait for somebody to say, Dennis, you shouldn't pitch those fish back, you should drop them in. Well, I was talking to a biologist one time, and if y'all, I'm from the mountains. They load trout into the streams on a trough, and they run the trough down the bank, and they drop these fish 5, 6, 8 feet, I don't know, good ways, probably 6 feet. And I asked that one time, isn't that hard on him? He says, no. He says, good for him. It shocks and wakes him up. So I caught a crappie one time that wouldn't, I laid him in the water and released him. He kept floating. I picked him and smacked him on the water hard, dropped him back in the water, and he went on. So that's what they're talking about, I reckon. Anyway, I don't think it hurts him. If I thought it hurt him, I wouldn't do it. All right, it's a little treetop right here. I caught that one out of it. We'll see if we can catch another one out of it. Oops, I had a bite. Huh, let me hit my spot lock. Never fished this before. Again, during the spawn, guys, they get on shallow cover like this. I can see a couple on it. I can't see my bait. Looking into that treetop, it's very difficult to see your bait. There's one. I'll show y'all in a minute. Let me get this one in. But that's what you got to do, guys. You got to find some fish. Now, I pulled into this cove, not expecting to catch them off that little tree in the water, because I've never caught a fish off there. I started on this dock here, and I went all the way down through there. Never seen a fish from a live scope. Oops, and I didn't. And he fell off. Come here, buddy. I don't mean to hurt you. And that's what you got to do. Now, people ask me that a lot. Guys, I wash my hands because I got to touch this camera. I got to touch the buttons, cut it off and on and stuff. I'm trying to keep it clean. But people ask me a lot about catching fish. Yeah, you got to find them first. Now, you could have came here with minnows and fished around that dock for an hour and not catch one, or half an hour, and go like, let's go to the next dock. And you could have fished down through those 4 docks in an hour and a half and go like, I don't know where that. With a live scope, you can look ahead of time. Now, or what else? Side imaging. All right, I was watching Flopping Crappie. You ever watched him? I watch him once in a while. I subscribe to him. I don't get, guys, when I edit, and I edited it last night till 11 o'clock. 2 videos, and I loaded it, then I went to bed. I don't get to watch a lot of them. I try to. And he shows how to find crappie with side imaging. So you don't have to have a live scope. You could idle past that dock with your side imaging slowly and look for crappie. All right. Now this is not gonna look like much to y'all, but I'm gonna show you anyway. Yep. See how that mess? That's the top of the tree. Now I'm gonna turn it sideways. Can I point the crappie out there? No. But I can tell you that a couple of those marks, like right there, a couple of those, not many,
I feel like a crappie, and that's why I threw over there. When you're looking at a tree tail, like right there, so when I turn it sideways, that one and that one's probably a crappie, those two. That might even be two right there. And when you see something like that, you just take a chance. You go, well, it's a lot of cover there, a lot of marks there. One of those ought to be a crappie, and you throw over there. And that's why it's so hard for me to see my bait, because it's so much green there, and my little green jig flickering, it's hard to see, right? All right, and I don't see my bait. I'm just letting it fall there, and we'll keep picking it up once in a while. All right, guys, I caught a nice crappie just now. Y'all probably not get a chance to see, because my camera locked up on me. This camera will completely lock up at least every trip out, once and sometimes twice. And when it locks up, you can't even cut it off. You got to take the battery out to get it off. And it was a nice fish. So, all right, let's see if we can catch another one. Let's see if we can get this one in. Hey, actually he was bigger. I caught a bass. You know, the camera won't lock up on a bass or white perch. It'll lock up on a big crappie. I don't know why it does that. I was talking to somebody the other night. I think I'm going to break down and buy me a new camera. And this camera's only, I think I bought it last year. That's a nice fish. All right. Bam. All right. He's a good 10-inch fish. Found another one, guys. There must be more crappie here than I think there are. Oh, a big bass was following you, buddy. You got lucky. Yeah, I looked down on the water. The water's clearing some, guys. Y'all noticed that? I looked down in the water and there was a bass underneath of him, about 3 pounds. I've had him grab him. I'm sure some of y'all have too. You've been going to crappie in like that and the bass grab him? All right, let me get a hold of the shank of the hook here. There you go. He's a baby. He might be 8 inches. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and mention it because y'all already seen it in the thumbnail. This is the Remelt from the 2 new colors. Okay, live bait and mealtime. When I got done, I threw all the, you'll see it in the video, I threw all these, you've seen it in the video, let's put it that way. I threw all the spews together, came to it's a beautiful color. It's a grayish smoke looking. I never thought that. The Blue Boy stems make a beautiful color. All right, when I call Remelt, it makes a beautiful color. So as we get into making these baits, hey, we got another good Remelt color. I'm gonna come right. I'm gonna get ahead on the head of this thing now. Come out a little further. I've been working my way around this treetop. Evidently, it has quite a few fish in it. It's really hard to tell. I'm gonna put my live scope over. I really have a hard time even seeing my bait. But there's quite a few marks in that brush that I think are crappie. That's why I was showing you a lot of those long marks. I'm gonna guess are crappie. Uh-oh. I got the tree that time. I had a bite first though. All right, guys, I came to this side of the tree. My jig came right off. But most times if you go to the opposite side instead of pulling real hard, don't bury the hook. Because usually it's just caught around a limb. But I came this side, took it off, and I threw it back over and caught one. He's probably 9 something. The only bad part being on this side, the reason I was on the other side, is the wind's at my back now. It's gonna push me on top of it if I'm not careful, right? Now I got my line tangled. I'm way too close to it than I want to be. Let me back up here slowly. I'm drifting up on it. I don't want to do that. But that gave me a different angle on it. Yeah, it's a lot of tree though yet. You see the tree up the base, probably the size of a gallon can. That's why it's got more brush in the water than you think it does. Well, there you go. I didn't spook him much, did I? I've backed away from it and I just pitched over on it. Like I say, you just got to get it close to the tree as you can without getting in it. And make them roll up and get it. I got a 1/32 ounce head. Guys, you think they like this color? Like I said, I've been very lucky on my Remelt colors. I'm close enough now, I'm just going to hand pitch it over there. In this clear, the water's, I'm going to say clear, guys. It's not crystal clear. I'm looking down to see if my transducer, it's easy to see my transducer, which is only like, oh, I messed one right there. Which is only like a foot in the water. You know, I've been here many times, guys, I couldn't even see it. Yeah, it's like I'm looking through glass right now. Water's probably 2 foot visibility. 2.5. I hope it don't clear up any more than what it is. I don't like crystal clear water. Somebody commented just today. I made one of the videos I loaded. I think it was the day I loaded the video. Today's Friday, guys. I talked about not fishing crystal clear water. Somebody commented, yeah, me too. I'm just letting the wind carry me now, guys, by the front of it. But I'm not expecting to catch any really big crappie, guys, when I'm fishing a tree and laying like in the water this time of year, because most of them are going to be males. I think the females have done. But that's a nice fish. He's probably 10 inches. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop it right there. On the last week's pour to catch, I called Scott the winner. This one's probably gonna be 2 weeks from now, though. So hopefully by then we're gonna have a quite by having so much trouble. Good gosh, I'm gonna tell you what. There's little hooks hold, don't they? That's the size 4. He's got a growth right there. Some kind of something on him, man. What that is? I'm gonna throw him back. I made a mistake. Bobby won, and Bobby, I've contacted Bobby already, guys. I commented to him twice on 2 different videos and said, Bobby, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I made a mistake, guys. I've been fighting. Y'all heard me in that video. Said I had to do the outro. Well, I should have caught it then, but I've been fighting the camera. I've been trying to make it as short as I can, and that I pushed myself too fast. That was my fault, and I'm sorry for that. But I melded Scott. Scott's gonna get some baits, and he didn't even win because I done melded him before we caught the mistake. So Bobby's gonna get baits too, okay? I say it all the time, don't I? If I make a mistake, somebody else, whoever won, I will get you baits. So Bobby's gonna get some baits too, guys. Appreciate y'all, guys. Put your number down between 1 and 300. This is on the Remelt color. See what I cut the head off a little bit? I cut that little pointed nose off. I do it on the swim baits too. Sometimes I do it on the flukes, so your jig head goes up against there. Makes you a nice little bait, doesn't it? We're still doing 1 to 300 right now. Like I said, we're going to probably change here, probably the next one. This is I got 2 weeks right now. I got one already made for this Sunday, today's Friday, and I'll have a new one then. This is the Sunday after that. Then we'll probably switch later on to a higher number. But right now we're still 1 to 300. 1 guest per subscriber. You leave 1 number per subscriber, two per household. All right. Please be subscribed. If you're a new guy watching this video, you're like, hey, this is cool. Please subscribe. It's a subscriber giveaway. I'm trying to build a site, build a channel by giving stuff away, guys. And it costs me money, so that's only fair, right? I said this many a times. I've spent $275 last year just on shipping for the giveaways. My name's Dennis, Fishing Lake Country, guys. I'll see y'all Wednesday night when we make the winners video. That's on Wednesday night at 5 o'clock. People are still leaving numbers 9, 10 o'clock on Wednesday night. Thursday mornings, people are leaving numbers. Nope, ain't gonna happen. The drawing is Wednesday at 5, in the area of 5 o'clock. Get your numbers in by Wednesday, 5 o'clock p.m. See y'all, guys.